See it.
Alright, this is Radio Nagarik 96.5. I'm the voice Jay Pradhan, and today with me in the show, I've got this lady who I don't want to introduce with so many adjectives. I just want to use one single adjective for her, and that is, well, she's an independent lady, and she is leading by example, and she's none other than Srijana Regmi.
Hey.
So, Srijana, what is up?
All good.
How is
all
life?
Good. Life is good.
You know, you've done so many things, you know, at such short span of time. Mm-hmm. How has the journey been, Aile?
It's been wonderful. Mm-hmm. I mean, I try to do good things, more good things than bad. So,
awesome.
Yeah, I think I've succeeded in that.
So how much does it take to, you know, put off a life that is responsible at the same time and at the same time is glamorous?
It's difficult, of course. It's
what
difficult.
Effort like, so, you know, how much effort does it take? How much mental preparation does it take? Do you need to like always constantly remind yourself that yes, I am glamorous and I am responsible?
Not always. Of course, there's a pressure because people expect certain things from you, and because more is the so they glamorous pare in halko manche pani haina. So it sometimes it gets me stressed because I don't want to put up that facade and fake it, you know. So I try to be as real as possible. तर कहिले काहीँ stress हुन्छ.
Yeah, and your stress लाई चाहिँ कसरी manage गर्नुहुन्छ तपाईं? Because there are a lot of people who want to be out there, who want to be in your position as you are right now, and a lot of times they get depressed.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't know what direction to choose on.
That's true. So, even people in media industry right now, some of my friends, they're really stressed and depressed. तर मलाई चाहिँ कस्तो लाग्छ भन्दाखेरि I think you need to know what you want from your career and just follow that path and not divert from it. So if you want to be glamorous, just be glamorous. If you're trying to make a certain change in the society, then you need to know where you're going and what are the steps that you're taking to reach there. You know? So if you get distracted, you're going to get depressed. So you need to stay calm.
So when you look at, you know, the surroundings around you, what do you see? Like, what are the people like? I mean, is this the right way to do it? Just like what kind of, you know, environment is there at the current situation?
I think in every field, not just media, like there are good people and there are bad people. There are people who are doing it right and there are people who are doing it totally wrong. So media ma pani, of course there are people who are doing it wrong for the wrong reasons, for money maybe, for fame. That might be fruitful for them right now, but then in the future it's not going to be, that's not long term. Money doesn't always last, fame doesn't always last. So त्यही हो सबै फिल्डमा different type को मान्छे हुन्छ यसमा पनि छ of course.
So coming on to your recent activities that you're doing in life, I know you're just done with a movie.
Yeah.
I know. So I'd want you to tell me a little bit about that movie, Zaira.
Okay, it's called Zaira, as you know. It's a full-on action movie. There's a lot of action in it. And the reason why I did it is because I really like the character of Bullet. Bullet is the character I'm playing, and she's a fighter. She's an assassin. And I had to actually go and train in the gym for boxing, Muay Thai, and judo for 5 months. Okay. So I hope that will come out with flying colors.
So was this expected from you that you'd be doing an action movie as your first debut movie? Was this expected of you?
Probably not. I've always been athletic. Like I was an athletic child. But this role suited me. I think that's what our director Ashutosh saw in me probably. तर अब मान्छेहरूले यसो हेर्दाखेरि त maybe she'll be एकदम lead actress, just smiley, funny, cute, sexy girl भनेर सोच्थ्यो होला. तर कतिजना मान्छे shocked पनि हुनुहुन्छ because I actually came out and did a villain को role हुन्छ नि.
So when did this script come to you? Like एक वर्ष अगाडि नै आइसकेको थियो कि you took your time for preparation like you said? हैन सो कति अगाडि नै आइसकेको थियो यो स्क्रिप्ट तपाईका लाइक फाइनल स्क्रिप्ट भनेर
फाइनल स्क्रिप्ट भन्नाले वी वर्कड अन इट अ लट मलाई मुभी अफर भएर मैले हुन्छ भनिसकेपछि पनि इट वाज अलवेज ongoing we were always trying to
and were you keenly attentive on the changes that were happening in the script?
Yes we all were Namrata di ma Anup dai Pramod Agrari dai all of the main cast we were very involved in making the dialogues more natural and like the whole flow of the thing better.
So your first movie is this one. So surumai yati धेरै involvement हुँदाखेरि have you just felt in love with the movie so much that पछि गएर if there is a disappointment, God forbid, would you be able to handle that?
I have to be able to handle it because I know अब मेरो expectations अर्कै खालको होला or मैले full edit हेरेको पनि छैन. I'm very hopeful that it'll be good. तर नराम्रो भयो भने पनि अथवा audience से मन पराइदिनु भएन भने पनि I'm ready for it because I know that we've done our 100%. The director, the ADs, the whole cast and crew, we've given our 100%. So त्यो regret हुने कुरा नै छैन.
So मलाई चाहिँ audience भनेर एउटा सृजनासँग राख्नु मन लागेको कुरा चाहिँ the audience judges an actor, an actress, anyone who's up on the stage, होइन? Pretty much like that on a snap, right?
Yeah.
So तपाईले पनि you've done so many things around, you know, you've hosted, you've modeled, and you've acted in music videos as well.
Yeah.
And अहिले हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ how do you find the Nepali audience is like, you know, like have they evolved themselves, or you know, are we still behind in terms of audience, in terms of taste of movies, or you know, entertainment factor?
I think there's a varied group of audience. है कुनै अब नेपालकै पनि काठमाडौँ भनेको त इन्टरनेट छ यहाँ, we interact with the outer side of the world more. So यहाँको audienceहरू they're more, they expect more because they grew up watching English movies and Bollywood movies which are better than Nepali movies. तर अझै पनि नेपालको अरू अब तराई भेगमा हुने मान्छेहरू अथवा पहाडी भेगमा हुने मान्छेहरू they're still watching like these एकदम typical like village based Nepali movieहरू which could be better, like एकदम अलि witty हुन सक्थ्यो, अझै पनि better हुन सक्थ्यो. त्यो जुन एउटा के भन्छ त्यसलाई थीमलाई लिएर मुभी बनाएको छ त्यसमा अझै पनि loyal हुन सक्थ्यो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ.
It's been more or less like 8 years that you've been into this glam world, glamorous industry and fashion industry. So taste कस्तो बदलिरहेको छ आज यो ग्ल्यामरस र फ्यासन इन्डस्ट्रीको, like you've become this trendsetter of a person, you know, that you know people look up to.
Yeah.
So how do you see
I
that?
think it's getting better, of course. But म त 8 वर्षमा म कति चेन्ज भइसके भनेपछि हेर्ने मान्छे त obviously चेन्ज भइहाल्छ नि. And we are always like, we as artists, we're always trying to cater to whatever the audience wants and make it better hopefully. तर हामीले चाहिँ audienceले के चाहियो भनेर त्यो दिनुको सट्टा audienceलाई पनि we need to surprise the audiences more.
अलिकति टेस्टमा पनि बदलाव र you know, in order to evolve in terms of taste too, this is important.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
the makers need to make the things that would change the perception of the audience, you mean to say.
Yeah, like किन भन्दा त्यही 1000 रुपैयाँ तिरेर एउटा राम्रो खालको रोमा जस्तो हलिउड मुभी भनौँ न, त्यो मुभी गएर हेर्न सकिन्छ भने why would people go and invest the same amount of money and watch a bad movie just because it was made in Nepal? हैन, त्यही भएर हामीले चाहिँ नेपाली मुभीलाई माया गर्नुपर्छ, नगर्नुपर्ने हैन. बट नेपाली डिरेक्टर्सहरुले नेपाली मेकर्सहरुले पनि या प्रुभ गर्नु पर्यो नि आफुलाई.
खाली नेपाली मुभीलाई माया गर भनेर चाहिँ हुँदैन.
डेफिनेटली हुँदैन.
सो तपाईले चाहिँ जब यो मुभी गर्नुभयो नि, what was the first feeling like जब the script came along and then you saw the cast and the crew and the kind of vision that the director wanted to come up with, and what was your first reaction like?
I was amazed actually. I was very impressed. Actually, my first meeting में मैले हुन्छ भनेको क्या, जब कि मैले कतिवटा मिटिङ गइसकेँ म मुभीहरुको लागि, मैले कहिले पनि ओके भनेको थिइनँ. But I was so impressed with Ashutosh Rai because उहाँको vision नै अर्कै छ क्या. He wants to make like a comic book before the movie releases, हैन? And this is like totally एउटा action.
It was different marketing strategy, different taste altogether.
Yeah, because he went and studied in the UK filmmaking वाले त्यहाँ पढेर आउनु भएको. So उहाँको taste पनि he's a young filmmaker. So उहाँको चाहिँ he's very के भन्छ त्यसलाई innovative, I think. So he wants to change the Nepali film industry for better, and I believe in his vision.
All right, welcome back to the show, everyone. This is The Voice Jay Pradhan, and with The Voice is the beautiful lady, Srijana Regmi. Srijana, what is the feeling like to be an independent person?
It's good. It's stressful at times.
You pay your own bills. You see if the water is there or not. You see if the gas is there or not. You see if the, vegetables are right at the place or not.
Yes.
What is it like? What is it like?
It's a lot of stress. I've learned a lot. And then I think it's been 4 years that I've moved out of my house. The most important thing that I realized after moving out was how much my mom worked to have us intact, So I have this newfound respect for my mom, and I feel like I love her more now just because I moved out.
So, 4 years, right?
Yeah.
4 years. I mean, what was it like, when you thought, okay, I'm living an independent life now, okay? When you wanted to live on your own. What was the feeling like? Were there butterflies in your stomach that, okay, can I do it? Can I not do it?
I actually didn't move out because all of my friends, like my close friends at that time, were renting a house and they were living there, and I decided that I'll live there as well. So त्यो बेलामा अब मैले मामुहरुलाई अब move out hunchu है भनेर move out भएको हैन बिस्तारै बिस्तारै I just started living there and one day I
gradually started
I just gradually moved into another house हैन अनि सुरुमा त stress हुन्थ्यो of course like त्यो बेलामा अझ it was त्यो नाकाबन्दी भएको बेला थियो it was right after earthquake so I was not making that much money and I actually had to sell my iPad to pay my rent for the second month I did sell my iPad to pay my rent and तर त्यो कुराले त्यो स्ट्रगल्सहरुले पनि it made me the person that I am today and I'm better at managing things I'm getting better and better I'm not that good but I'm getting better at living my own life right now
so what is the feeling like living the life that you actually desire to what is the feeling like
it's amazing because I don't have anybody I could like I don't have to ask anybody to do anything you know so मलाई जे गर्नु मन छ I can just do that and thank God that my parents are as supportive as they are so I'm just living the life that I want to live.
When you move on your own path with your own decisions to make, as a person, does it change you or does it make you more, do you understand yourself more? Like, does it change you? Like
both of those things, actually. Of course it changes you because you're having to do all the things like toilet paper, you're doing everything and you're also working. So of course it changes you, but it changes you for better, I think.
And do you find yourself in a new situation altogether that you're understanding yourself better?
Of course.
Because life is all about exploring, right?
Yeah. I've grown so much in these 4 years.
And what is the exploration? How's the exploration journey been like?
It's amazing. I feel like I've grown the most. I feel a little bit older now. I feel like I'm an old soul, I think.
You've matured, with life.
Yeah. I had to mature a little
Probably
bit
a little early?
Yeah. Because
maybe?
I was independent. I started working from when I was 15 and a half, like from when I was 16. So, त्यो कुराले गर्दाखेरि पनि होला मलाई कहिले पनि parents लाई म burden हुनु हुँदैन है भन्ने खालको they have their own problems and I shouldn't add to it type को theme हुन्छ नि सानै बेलादेखि.
Okay.
So it's been
good.
So
in this process of exploration, of your life, in your life about yourself, you went to Vipassana.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Again, another thing that probably not many would have expected of you.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
A big probably in caps. So, what was the experience like? Tell me. Tell us.
It's very hard to sum up in a few words. Vipassana चाहिँ बुझ्नको लागि Vipassana गर्नै पर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ क्या. And Vipassana is nothing religious. It's not. It's probably the least dogmatic thing that meditation technique that I have encountered. So it's just very basic. They just tell you to focus on your breath and this focus on the sensations that you feel in your body. तर 10 दिनसम्म you're not allowed to talk to anybody. You're not allowed to take any intoxicants. You're not allowed to like involve in any sexual misconduct and there are a lot of rules. And then बिहान 4 बजे उठेर meditate गर्न थाल्नुपर्छ हैन. So it was definitely hard. तर मलाई चाहिँ विपासनाको फाइदाहरु चाहिँ I started noticing after I came back. So I किन भन्दा त्यो बेलामा त जस्तो कि त्यो बेलामा चाहिँ कस्तो हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि अब we are so used to talking to people all the time. We're so used to like being external. बाहिर के छ भन्ने कुरा ध्यान दिन्छौं तर म के हो त मेरो भित्र के छ भन्ने कुरा नि we don't really focus on that. So that actually made me realize what am I and why am I the way I am भन्ने कुरा I realized after that.
It was more clearer.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably something that you knew before and now it's like right in front of you and you realize that it's there and it's important.
Yeah.
Like Bonamna, it's something like you have this newfound respect for your mother, Bhanubhayani. Is it something like that?
It is
like
actually.
You found new respect for your own body, for your own soul, for your own being.
Definitely.
Is it like that?
Definitely. It is like that.
This is something new that I've come across. This is something new that I've learned. Bakhare. With the conversation that we're having. And I feel like, wow, this is something, wow. Like I'm like, just wow.
So, मलाई चिनेको मान्छेहरुलाई पनि I've been trying to recommend them. Of course, like 10 दिन निकालेर जानु गाह्रो हुन्छ तर if you're listening to me right now, you gotta go. किन भन्दा विपासना गाह्रो छ तर विपासना गएर बेफाइदा चाहिँ कसैलाई पनि हुँदैन. So you'll get a new way
in
of
terms
life.
of what? In terms of will? That, you know, you don't want to talk, you don't want to talk, and then you're not allowed to talk, and you just need to be there in a specific discipline.
Discipline though, नबोल्नु चाहिँ मेरो लागि धेरै गाह्रो भएन किन भन्दा भित्र त म बोल्नै नै रहेको थिएँ नि त म आफूसँग I was always talking to myself.
So what is it like जब कोहीसँग बोल्नु पाउँदैन and you're talking to yourself, and then is it more disturbing or is it more okay that, you know,
okay, it was
you
okay
found
for me
you found a friend in yourself. You found a friend in your soul.
त्यो हो तर म अलिकति इन्ट्रोभर्टेड नै छु मान्छे हैन मोर देन आइम एक्सट्रोभर्ट म एक्सट्रोभर्टेड पनि छु अफ कोर्स इन फ्रन्ट अफ पिपल बट देन लाइक आइम मोर इन्ट्रोभर्टेड खालको मान्छे सो मेरो लागि चाहिँ त्यो साइलेन्स त्यति धेरै म्याटर गरेन आई हेभ वान इन्सिडेन्ट एक्चुली डे 2 मा चाहिँ के भएको थियो भन्दाखेरि एकचोटि हेल स्टर्म भएको थियो नि असिना भएको थियो नि सो वी वर इन द मेडिटेसन हल एन्ड अल द गर्ल्स have a different area to live. All the boys have a different area to live. And Kittiurga area we came out and the whole space was covered in hills. And then asina setto bhaira थियो. And it was looking so beautiful, but we couldn't talk to each other. I know.
You just had to realize.
So we just felt it. It was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. I felt like clapping, like a slow clap for the nature, you know. So nature, it just like, it's so cliche. Everybody who goes to Vipassana says this, but it does actually make you see reality as it is.
And you've got a different perception to life now. Do you look at life differently, maybe? Differently,
भन्दा नि अलिकति clarity आएको छ
with more clarity.
Yeah. So I don't want to have any baggage from my past type of feel भयो क्या. त्यही भएर I know that मैले we talked beforehand as well हैन यसको बारेमा. I had some baggage in me before I went to Vipassana and I had to let it out. क्या आएपछि चाहिँ मैले माया गर्ने मान्छेहरुलाई I told them what I feel and all the bad stuff that I might have done. I confronted everybody and they accept me now and I feel like I'm better now, you know.
How does it result in your work? जब यो सबै गरेर आउनुहुन्छ and then you come to this reality, back to reality with all the chaos happening all around. How do you cope up with this? अब त्यहाँ पुरा पिसमा बसेर अनि यता फेरि क्याँ कुकु झ्याङ झुङझुङमा आउँदाखेरि कस्तो हुन्छ?
त्यही भएर 10 दिन चाहिँ कम्प्लिट गर्नु भन्छ नि कोही मान्छेले ह्यान्डल गर्न नसकेर बिचमा निस्किनु हुन्छ बट इट्स दे से दैट इट्स लाइक अ सर्जरी के हामी डक्टरमा गएपछि बिचमा आधा काटिसकेपछि हैन न म जान्छु भनेर गयो भने अफ कोर्स यु गोना गेट द वुन्ड इज गोना गेट इन्फेक्टेड यु गोना हैव अ ब्याड टाइम तर डक्टरले स्टिचिङ गरेर पठाइसकेपछि हामी फिर्ता आयो भने इट्स गोना बी बेटर फर यु त्यसै गरी चाहिँ 10 दिनसम्म चाहिँ इट्स नट जस्ट वान थिङ दैट यु डुइङ So they have this whole process. You got it, this was you got it, and then before you go, last ko din ma chai bolnu pani paincha, you get to share your experience with everybody, हैन. अनि फर्केर आउँदाखेरि चाहिँ of course media line मा there's so much chaos going on, हैन. I feel like त्यसले मलाई overwhelm गर्दैन के अहिले त्यो chaos ले because I can see what it is. It's not a big deal type of way. I don't get overwhelmed that much. So काममा पनि it has helped me, I think.
So जब यो लाइफ जब क्लियर हुन्छ नि अझै do you feel like well there are a lot of decisions that I need to put it right, you know, जुन कुरा सोचिराख्नु हुन्छ like now you want to probably go and get something, probably a shoe, a very expensive shoe, but do you question yourself after that process that do I really need this shoe?
म पहिला त्यो क्वेशन गर्थे आफुलाई यस्तो कुराहरुमा चाहिँ
materialistically you're not there.
No I'm not very materialistic. I have
Srijana
things that I
Regmi is not exactly the person that you see त्यो चाहिँ work related भएर मात्र that we see out there.
Exactly.
That is something that work demanded, so you give you know that's required to,
so I might be in the cover of Wow magazine, I might be on the cover of Party Nepal, and people look at the girl on the magazine and they have a different perspective, like perception of who I might be like, you know. But I'm not really like that. I'm just a normal person, and then अरु मान्छेहरु जस्तै नै छु म, and I try to make my life morally right. And I'm not materialistic. I don't have a TV at my house. And I don't really have furnitures at my house that much. So I just try to...
You love that open space.
Yes. I like being grounded. I like being grounded.
Alright, back on the lounge only on Radio Nagarik 96.5, and I'm the voice Jay Pradhan, and today, yes, if you've just tuned in, and if you've just missed, well, Agariko partharu, well, you've missed a ton, people. Yes, we're just getting to know Srijana Regmi better, and in such a way that no one has ever, you know, known her in this public platform. Is it like that, or you know, is
yeah, I feel like I want to talk about myself, like, and it's easier because you're there, because you've been my friend for a long time now. You know?
Thank you so much. You know, that's such a compliment. You know, so people, Srijana Regmi like mazale chinchu, by the way. All right. So, Srijana, let's get on with some things that you put out on YouTube. Some very responsible things. Some things that could probably impact the society in a very deep scale. So, waste management. How did this thing hit you? Like sabbalai nai huncha, but then how did this thing hit you? Like, I need to do something about this one.
Malaysia, I was looking into multiple things. Ke garnu sakincha ta bhanera, because it was right after Miss Nepal, and this was it's kind of funny. Aba ma pageant type ko keti ta chuina aile हैन, but then at that time I got a lot of fame all of a sudden. Overnight, so many people were supporting me online. So I felt like it was kind of unfair if I didn't redirect it to something important. I didn't just want people to just follow me on Instagram.
Just because you were there on the platform.
Yeah, just because I gave a good answer doesn't make me a better person. But I needed to redirect it to something important, and I felt like I talked to my team actually, not just me. It was mostly Ian and I who directed the video. So we thought about this is a big problem. Of course, we know it. Nepal, Kathmandu is like one of the dirtiest cities in the world. So we need to do, at least if we cannot solve it, at least we need to tell people that this is going on. The landfill to koi pani jaदैन हामीहरुले. Of course, it's not a good place to go hang out at. So people are not going to go there. So at least I need to show it to people, like what's going on. Ani hopefully ke गर्न सकिन्छ त भन्ने कुरा पनि I want to show it in future. I think I've been collecting plastic, I told you, for 3 years. I have so much plastic in my house.
So what do you do with those?
I've just been storing it, and I've been trying to find a company that can actually recycle them.
Have the talks been on?
Yes, I've talked to Doku recyclers. तर उहाँहरुको पनि अब they don't have a big enough facility to recycle from all around Nepal. They've stopped collecting from Kathmandu, I think. Last time I called them, they had stopped collecting from Kathmandu. So अब त्यही भएर मलाई हतार, like there's no hurry for me, I just want to put out good thing, like जस्तो कि तिमीले पनि घरमा, if you separated plastic, you could just call somebody and ask them to pick it up, and it won't go to the landfill, and somebody who collects it will get paid for it. So त्यस्तो खालको एउटा प्लेटफर्म खोजिरहेको छु मैले. There have been talks going on. There are other things going on as well. I've been trying to work with WWF for their new app called the Generation Green, and I'll put out more about it. तर अहिले चाहिँ it's just a talk going on.
I hope it executes in a very effective way. जुन यो तपाईले भर्खरै भन्नुभएको छ. I just want youth doing something better. While we're still strong and while we're still innovative,
we gotta be more responsible, basically. किन भन्दा दिनको एउटा कोक खान्छौ भने हामीले सोच्नु पनि पर्यो नि त, त्यो कोकको bottle is going to last for 1,000 years. What am I doing?
Unfortunate thing is, Srijana, when I go to Basantapur, doubly, साँझ बसेर चिया खानलाई, and there's this people coming in like चिया खानुहुन्छ, like, and I feel like, okay, but then they serve us on the plastic cup, and now that is not the problem. But the problem is, while we finish the cup, we just throw it, we just litter around and we go. Because the dustbin is right at the other side, and you need to walk a little bit. So it's phalidaina. But I do my bit. Honestly, I don't pick up aruhharuko trash, but I make sure that I don't throw myself anywhere, and I make sure that my friends don't do that. That is just common sense.
I think the problem is way bigger than that. हामीले त एक-एकजनाले गरेर हुन्छ होला, तर it takes a lot of willpower, a lot of के भन्छ त awareness चाहियो नि त. त्यही भएर हाम्रो सरकार लेभलबाट नि, I feel like the government level, it needs a revolution from the government level. So हाम्रो government ले त recycle
How responsible do you think government is? Like, you just answered it.
Not very much.
भिडियोले गर्दाखेरि के इम्प्याक्ट परेको छ सरकारी तहमा पनि?
सरकारी तहमा चाहिँ एउटा इम्प्याक्ट चाहिँ मलाई थाहा छ. Now they don't really let people go and shoot at the landfill.
Okay. That has been that.
So they're just trying to hide it. I don't know, अब उहाँहरुसँग बजेट नभएर यस्तो भएको हो कि के भएर यस्तो भएको हो, किनभने I've been सरकारी मान्छेहरुसँग कुरा गर्न खोज्यो भने they don't really want to talk to you, हैन. हाई लेभलको मान्छेहरु त जन बोल्न खोज्नु हुँदैन. So when the third part comes, I'm going to talk to somebody. I have talked to some people about it, and they're ready to talk to me about it. तर गभर्नमेन्टको लेभलबाट नि जस्तो कि लिचेट त्यो ल्यान्डफिलबाट खस्ने लिक्विड त्यो प्युरिफिकेसन गर्नको लागि त हाम्रो इन्स्ट्रुमेन्ट बिग्रिएपछि अहिलेसम्म इट्स जस्ट द सेम वे अनि त्यसो खोलामा नै मिक्स हुन्छ इन्भाइरोमेन्टली
बागमती जति अभियान चलाए पनि it's getting drained and again and again and
कोलपो रिभरमा फालिन्छ त्यो चाहिँ हैन तर जतिसुकै बागमती सफा गरे पनि त्यो त त्यो पानीमै मिक्स भइसकेपछि त there's nothing you can do about it
no matter how much you pick up the plastic from Bagmati and you throw it but then the water is still polluted.
Yeah, it's poisonous.
Yes,
it's poisonous. So it's very sad. I don't know. It makes me very sad sometimes.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that in your expression right now. I can see like how much work you've put in and how much you feel for it. That's why you put in so much of work, right?
Yeah.
So त्यहाँको त्यो जब तपाई त्यो ल्यान्डफिलहरुमा जानुभयो, how was the lifestyle of the people, who are collecting the waste material and who are managing waste? उहाँहरुको लाइफस्टाइल चाहिँ कस्तो पाउनुभयो तपाईले?
It's very sad. It's very sad. Even there's no policy in place to make their life better. And the gloves pani chaina, sanitary, hygienic.
Did you have a very good chat with them?
Yeah, have you seen the video? I've seen the second one.
I have, but then like off the camera, have you have a very good like उहाँहरुको लाइफस्टाइल के छ, बच्चाहरुलाई कसरी पढाइराख्नु भएको छ, के गरिराख्नु भएको छ?
त्यस्तो कति कुरा त मैले भिडियोमा राख्न नमिल्ने कुराहरु पनि भयो.
Yeah, त्यही भएर मैले त्यो I want to know behind the camera what happened.
Yeah, because in the video I didn't want people to pity them, हैन? किन भन्दा they are making a living, they're not begging around.
Yeah.
But
then what is their lifestyle like? What is their thinking like? Are they are they like happy just to चल्छ चल्न देऊ छ कि like what is it like?
Of course they're not happy. अनि उहाँहरुले काम गरे अनुसारको पैसा पनि पाउनु हुँदैन. They're sick. हैन? They're always like सधैँ केही न केही बिमारी त लागि नै रहेको हुन्छ भन्नुहुन्छ. तर अब it gets very sad because I cannot correct that right away, हैन? मैले के करेक्ट गर्न सक्दिन अनि there's a lot of things actually. Especially the pickers, pick गर्ने मान्छे sort of laborer भन्छ उहाँहरुलाई. उहाँहरुको लाइफ त झन् एकदमै it's the lowest standard of life that you can live, I think. Just living in the land, it's their plantation. They say that it's our farm. हाम्रो खेती भने पनि यही हो, पाती भने पनि यही हो भन्नुहुन्छ हैन.
So it's not just the waste management, it's also about the people management who manage waste.
Yes.
हैन? So there are a lot of different things that I've wanted to ask you when I actually went through the video. So यसलाई चाहिँ म्यानेज गर्नलाई अझै कति टाइम लाग्ला जस्तो छ लाइक क्यान इट बी डन लाइक इन अ इयर और लाइक कस्तो छ यो प्रपरली म्यानेज गर्यो भने चाहिँ what is it like?
I have no idea actually. I'm not in the position to give any like valuable solution for this, हैन? तर हामीहरु सबैजना basic individual level बाट if we become responsible and if the government becomes responsible, it's not a very hard problem to fix.
I want to join this with this thing like a lot of people actually enjoyed the snow on the hill a couple of days back when it rained and everything. But you are one of the first celebrities or influencers in the social, हामीहरुको यो social network ma, सामाजिक सञ्जालमा who came out with this. It's beautiful, but global warming भनेर तपाईले राख्नु भएको थियो.
Yeah, because when something looks so pretty, it easily distracts us from the fact why this is happening भन्ने कुरा. हैन हिमालहरु राम्रो देखिरहेको होला. It's good that the mountains got snow. तर हामीसँग त रिसोर्स एक हप्ता लास्ट गर्दियो भने के गर्ने त स्नो हैन?
Actually the hills हैन त्यो जुन फुल त्यहाँको लाइफस्टाइल कति चेन्ज हुन्छ होला त्यति भइदियो भने. People are not equipped. Neither are their shoes, neither are their clothes.
No, not our houses are built that way. Snow त यस्तो खालको चाहिन्छ नि त, like you need an attic kind of space for the snow to drift away, हैन? तर माथि pile up गर्न थाल्यो भने त हाम्रो घरसर will drown in the snow. अनि पग्लिदा we don't have any resources to like make our life.
So were you concerned यस्तो भइदिहाल्यो भने like were you concerned एकैचोटी नै like honestly?
No.
Did you enjoy the view and त्यसपछि like you gave a thought like wow, this is beautiful, okay, but then global warming at the same time.
Actually, it hit me when like I wanted to go to Nagarik to see the snow, because I was like very oblivious, and then I just wanted. I've never seen snowfall in my life till now. But I wanted to go there and see it. It suddenly, it suddenly hit me. Hey, it's the climate change, this is climate change. So this is not good. This is it looks pretty when there's snow, but then like पहिला कोशीमा बाढी आएर डुबान हुनुको कारण पनि त्यही थियो नि त. There's flooding and heat waves हरु पनि नेपालमा आउँछ. There's so many people who were killed just last year. How can we forget about it? So I don't know. अब base suffer हुने त third world country हरु नै हो, because the climate change हामीले गर्दा मात्र भएको त हैन. Because
but we are the ones who will be like on the foreground suruma.
Yes, we'll suffer the most.
We'll be the ones who will be suffering the most.
Yes.
Alright, back at Radio Nagarik station, and hey, we look pretty because Srijana Regmi is here, and well, I've just become a little bit more responsible, and I hope if you've tuned in, well, that bell needs to ring in your head as well to be a little bit more responsible as the lady is. So Srijana, let's talk about more about now a digital platform. And the world has already been there with Facebook, with Instagram, with YouTube and whatnot. How do you take these social networking sites to be as? You know, because everyone is on their mobile every now and then. So how do you take this? Like, कसरी लिनुपर्छ यो कुरालाई?
The good part is that everybody can voice their opinions now, and सबैजनाले बोल्न पाउँछ.
कहिलेकाहीँ यो जुन voice their opinion छ नि, कहिलेकाहीँ मान्छेहरूलाई एकजना नपुगिकन दुईजना चाहिने, दुईजना नपुगिकन 10 जना चाहिने, 10 जना नपुगिकन 100, 100 नपुगिकन 1000.
त्यही भएर सबैजना विपासना जानु. So you see reality as it is, हैन. धेरै लाइक्स आएर, धेरै कमेन्ट्स आएर मान्छे बेटर हुने हैन. It just produces dopamine in your body and you feel good, हुन्छ नि, राम्रो feel हुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि, but it's very short lived. हैन, मान्छेहरु Anthony Bourdain नै हेर्यो, he was so famous throughout his life and he committed suicide. हैन. So what good does fame do? हैन, fameले राम्रो गर्ने हैन नि त. So मान्छेले चाहिँ अब they should focus on more valuable things, things that last longer.
Why does these things like, you know, social media have a greater impact on youths more than anything else? And at the same time, it's the platform, you know, like you said, to raise the voice, to make people aware, you know. Why do we get so much inclined as an influencer? You're one of the most you know, sorted after influencer in the Nepalese market right now.
I think youthहरुसँग धेरै free time भएर पनि होला. Because matured people, like they have their business, or they have something they work on to make living for their family. तर youthसँग कति time हुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि अहिलेको youthहरु चाहिँ we are investing that valuable time in very non-valuable
especially
things.
Materialism is taking a toll on everyone, you know. नयाँ हेलमेट किन्यो पोस्ट गरेको छ and then रेस्टुरेन्टमा गयो त्यो पनि देखाउनै परेको छ, right? So how do you, like, कहिलेकाहीँ आफू पनि irritated हुन्छ, कहिलेकाहीँ do you get irritated, like what is he or she posting, like constantly post something about your work, post something about things that, you know, that makes you feel better भन्ने हुन्छ, त्यस्तो कहिलेकाहीँ हुन्छ?
कहिलेकाहीँ हुन्छ, of course कहिलेकाहीँ हुनु त भइहाल्छ, तर त्यही हो, everybody is different. सबैजना एउटै भयो भने त जिन्दगी बोरिङ भइहाल्छ. And everybody is different. So social media मा जे गरे पनि real life मा चाहिँ अलि responsible हुनु पर्यो.
अनि कतिपय कुराले धेरै इन्फ्लुएन्स पनि गरिरहेको हुन्छ नि त, because social media is all about influencing. अनि भनौं न कसैको सधैँ राम्रो राम्रो हाँसिरहेको फोटो अथवा भनौं न कतै कतै राम्रो गएको फोटोहरु देख्दाखेरि पनि you try to compare your life with them and theirs with them. So how do you you know, channel this? How do you channel this? What is your thoughts to the youths? How do you need to manage these things?
To manage the, अब म त्यस्तो फिक्स आन्सर दिन सक्दिनँ, because like even though I try to, मेरो इन्स्टाग्रामलाई म त्यति धेरै क्राउड नगरेर unnecessary stuff पोस्ट गर्न खोज्दिनँ, तर अझै पनि मैले पोस्ट गर्ने कुराहरूले पनि मेबी मेरो लाइफ डेपिक्ट गर्दैन होला, किनभने of course there are sad moments as well. Of course I cry sometimes, but I don't click a selfie and post at that time. So मान्छेहरूले चाहिँ यो बुझ्नु पर्यो कि सोशल मिडिया भनेको सोशल मिडिया हो, यो चाहिँ स्टेज्ड कुरा हो र सबैजनाको रियालिटी चाहिँ सोशल मिडियाले देखाउनै सक्दैन. जतिसुकै रियल राख्न खोजे पनि सोशल मिडिया इज fake in a way. So मान्छेहरूले चाहिँ त्यो कुरा, त्यो awareness हुनु पर्यो जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ.
So one needs to be aware of what he or she is feeding into her system and his system, right?
Yeah. And so, just emotionally पनि अर्काको भिडियो हेरेर आफूलाई कस्तो feel हुन्छ भन्ने कुरा पनि कन्ट्रोल गर्नु पर्यो.
So probably there are a lot of people who would want to live the life as Srijana Regmi is, हैन? So if someone comes up and tell you that, okay, Srijana ji, I want to live a life of yours. Would you be like ekdamai proud and say yes? You know, you can live a life of mine. Here's a piece of my life on it. Would you be?
I would do that if I could. Yeah? I think I live a good life. I do think
you're happy about it.
I'm surrounded by good friends. I'm loved, I think, and. म खुसी छु जे होस्, किन भन्दा म भ्याल्यु पनि गर्छु, म त्यो कुरामा अग्री पनि गर्छु, किन भन्दा मैले त्यही कुरा अट्र्याक्ट गर्छु जस्तो लाग्छ. I put in work to make my life good, and that in turn makes my life good.
Okay, that is a good thing. And जब यो डिजिटल प्लेटफर्महरुको कुरा आउँछ नि, now moviesहरु पनि कस्तो छ भन्दाखेरि now there are these different digital platforms that are coming up, हैन, जसमा चाहिँ movie हेर्न सकिन्छ, and you don't need to go to the hall to do it necessarily. So what do you think? Hallsहरु, are they dying the, you know, have they started is it the start of the end or what is it
हैन
like?
हल त एन्ड हुँदैन होला आई डोन्ट नो अबाउट टिभी चाहिँ सायद एन्ड हुन्छ होला तर अझै पनि वी हेभ द चोइस नि अहिले त हामी सानो हुँदाखेरि वी हेभ टु वाच वाट एभर वाज अन द टिभी होइन एड पनि हेरिरहनु पर्थ्यो तर अहिले त यु क्यान जस्ट मलाई एचबिओ मात्रै चाहियो भन्यो भने एचबिओ मात्रै लिन पनि मिल्छ अनि इन्टरनेटमा पनि यु क्यान एक्चुली यु कट द बुलशिट हुन्छ नि यु क्यान एक्चुली जस्ट सी वाट यु वान्ट टु सी
जुन यो प्लेटफर्म्सहरू छ अनि यो प्लेटफर्ममा जुन चाहिँ कन्टेन्ट हुन्छ नि are we as Nepali audience ready to accept these things? Any content के जुन चाहिँ अब कुनै बोल्ड होला कुनै चाहिँ एकदमै कमेडी होला कुनै एकदमै इमोसनल होला कुनै चाहिँ हार्ड हिटिङ होला are we as Nepali audience ready for that? जुन चाहिँ नेपाली मेकरहरूले नै बनाएर are we ready to accept those like नेपालीहरूले नै you know some bold scenes देला के अब anything you know anything are we ready for it?
I think we are ready for it. As long as content अलि meaningful हुनु पर्यो हैन हाम्रो audience त मूर्ख हुँदै हैन नि त हाम्रो audience are very intelligent they've grown up looking at good things हैन English movie हरु हेरेरै हुर्केको हामी youth हरु पनि हैन so we know what good is and we know what bad is हैन तर bad कुरालाई पनि राम्रो भनेर त्यसलाई encourage चाहिँ गर्नु भएन जे पाइ त्यो कुरालाई encourage गर्नु भएन
okay so you're looking forward to take this acting career you're looking forward to prolong it
hopefully. Yes. Okay.
So what are the basic motivations that you know Srijana Regmi will find to prolong this acting career?
Good roles, I think. Good roles. जबसम्म मैले राम्रो रोल पाउँछु तबसम्म I will do it. And if I don't get good movies, I'll make good movies.
You're determined. You're determined.
I'm
like
determined. Yes. So I'm not somebody who compromises. I don't like compromising. So, chahe jesuke hos, I want to put out good work, and because I know that my audience, whoever I have, who are following
You've
me,
earned it.
They're not going to respect me if I lose track. So, of course, I'm greedy for that respect. And if fame manda pani manchele mero kamलाई respect गरिदियोस् भन्ने चाहन्छु म. That's why I'll do whatever it takes to make this industry better.
Ani, where do you think this industry is heading right now? Is it heading on a good to a good place? Is it heading अझै बिग्रियो जस्तो हुन्छ कि कस्तो हुन्छ at times?
Of course it's
because
improving.
you've seen it very closely.
Yeah. Like, not really. It's been a short time since I'm in the industry.
Like in terms of media and in terms of industry to काम गरेको तरिकाहरू you've been interviewed many times, you've been on the cover many times. How do you see this industry heading?
I think it's improving. हरेक कुरामा artistically improve भइरा जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ because कति 15 वर्ष अगाडि नै हेर्ने हो भने they were scared to put out whatever they wanted to put out because TV ले एक्सेप्ट नगर्दिएला अडियन्सले एक्सेप्ट नगर्दिएला प्लेटफर्महरु पनि थिएनन् त्यति तर अहिले डिजिटल प्लेटफर्म भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ युट्युबमै पनि इफ यु पोस्ट अ मुभी द्याट इज गुड पिपल आर गोइङ टु लर्न समथिङ फ्रम इट सो नेपाली स्टफहरु कति राम्रो आइरहेछ जस्तो लाग्छ कालो पोथी भयो सेतो सुटियो भयो अहिले पनि बुलबुल मुभी आयो हुन्छ नि इट्स अबाउट अ टेम्पो ड्राइभर गर्ल हैन सो पहिले भएको भए यति राम्रो हुँदैन थियो होला जस्तो लाग्थ्यो मलाई चाहिँ अलि डराउँथ्यो होला मान्छे तर अहिले वी डोन्ट रियली नीड टु बी स्केयर्ड
सो समय अनुसारले नै इम्प्रुभ भइराछ अलिकति ढिलाइ भए पनि
Yeah, I think so.
So we are on a very good space.
Yeah, I think this is like the renaissance of art in Nepal.
Hopefully, so your words would, probably as जुन कुरा भयो would come up as a waking call. धेरै कुराहरुमा हामीले कुरा गरेकोमा and probably something that would motivate the upcoming people into the movie industry or any place they would want to establish themselves at, right? So on that note, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, Srijana. It was a pleasure, and it was an education, talking to you on different thing, on different levels, and
thank
a newfound respect for you too, right? So thank you so much for making time here at Radio Nagarik 96.5.
Of course, thank you for having me. I love Radio Nagarik. This is my second time, and I loved it.
Thank you so much. All right, people, that was Srijana Regmi. I hope you love this, love the conversation that I and Srijana had. And of course, when you're in Radio Nagarik and when you're doing the lounge, the most amazing thing is you get to learn stories and you get a lot of reasons to get inspired from with all the amazing people around. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the voice Jay Pradhan. And like always, let that heart beat and stay happy.